Allie, how old are you, Allie?
25.
Allie, how long have you been homeless?
This time about 3 months.
And what caused you to be homeless, Allie?
Well, I 3 months ago had a child that I didn't know I was having until I was 8 months pregnant. When they tested her for drugs or whatever, she came out negative, but I knew that sometime during the pregnancy that wasn't the case. So I admitted that to the hospital, and because of that they said I had to leave my home and my children.
So that because of that, they called CPS on you, Child Protective Services?
Yeah.
And what were you using? Was it Blues?
Yeah.
When did you get started with Blues?
6 years ago.
Back 6 years ago, were they the counterfeit, like today, the counterfeit pills today, or the original, like the prescription?
The counterfeit ones.
And in those 6 years, has it been consistent, continuously?
I've been clean for 1 week. Within
In
those
6 years, you've been clean for 1 week. How would you describe the addiction? Is it very just hard to break from?
Yeah, actually, recently, I think, having to leave my kids has like really opened my eyes a lot. I'm in a better place with my addiction at this point, but for people that don't have kids, and even some people that do, it's terrible. Like, it's almost impossible. I know that firsthand. The pain is immeasurable, and the want is just ridiculous. And nothing else really matters, I guess it takes a lot. Like, it takes you being at a place where you're ready to change and have the right tools to help you change, and it's a lot of help, honestly, for you to actually even want to change.
Ultimately, what do you think is going to happen? What are you going to want for your life in the next year or two?
Well, I only have about a week before I lose custody of my kids. So, in a perfect world, I get clean within that week and go to court and everything's great and I get to go home. But I'm probably going to lose custody of them. But within the next year or so, I definitely am going to get clean and be in their lives, regardless of if I have custody or not. That's like my priority, so.
Sometimes, we all make bad choices, and sometimes people get stuck in a rut. You're just currently ill right now. That illness is addiction, and it's really beating you up. It has been for the past 6 months, and everything you love is set to the side, unfortunately, right? Because I believe that you do love your kids. It's just that addiction blinds you, right? The addiction overcomes the love for your family, for your kids, because it's like a need, right? It's like you have to have that pill. You have to smoke it, because if not, you gotta start getting sick.
Yeah, I get really sick.
It's like painful.
It's extremely painful. Actually, that 1 week that I was clean, I almost died at a detox center, believe it or not. So.
What advice would you have for young people, Allie? I'm seeing a lot of young people out here trying this, and they end up out here because, one time, peer pressure.
It sounds so stupid and like typical, but like, don't. I tell people out here all the time, I won't let you try it. I won't let you start. And even if, you're young and you've been doing it, I try to talk you out of it. Just don't. I know everybody tells you that, but you think it's one time, and then it turns into, oh, I can control it. And you can until you can't. And once you can't, there's no going back, and you lose everything.
I'm gonna give you my contact information, my number, and it's a card, so you can call me if you ever need ever need a ride to treatment, need help with resources. I'll help you out as much as possible. Okay, so a lot of you folks aren't ready today when I offer the help, but maybe you're sick and tired. Your rock bottom will be tomorrow or next week or next year. but you know, you can call me and we can talk about treatment. Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you very much for talking to me. Please stay safe. What I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna go grab you some lunch. It's been donated by my subscribers, and we'll talk soon. Okay.
Okay, thank you.